It's time for our Unified Bank Nailers profile, and today we speak with Nailers forward Jared Cockrell. And Jared, we're starting to get towards the stretch run here into playoffs. A much different feel than when you were getting into Wheeling around this part of the schedule last year. How much fun is this? How excited are you to get to experience this as a pro?
Yeah, no, exactly. The whole team is really excited. It's a much different vibe than last year, and guys are excited to come to the rink every day and see what we can do this year.
I know it's a much different scenario in the pros where you're playing a best of 7, but last year, getting a chance to go to the NCAA National Championship game, getting to experience that type of, I know it's a one and done, but that type of a playoff at that level, what does that do for you going into a playoff rush such as this year?
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, every game matters, no matter how the series goes or if it's just one and done. So every game matters. It's all important. Game 1, Game 3, Game 4, anything. So, those experiences should pay forward in this year's run if we can make a good one. I'm really looking forward to it.
How much pressure was there last year when you were playing those winner-take-all one game to try and move on as far as you could possibly go?
Yeah, it's a lot of preparation before those games. Those coaches are doing everything they can to give us the most information we can get. Unlike a series like this, there's a process to the series to figure out a team if things are going well, if they aren't. It's a big difference. It's a bit of a different high stakes, but again, every game matters the same.
Let's look back at this year for you after getting a chance to experience the pro life last year. What did you take from that experience to bring you into this year to allow you to have a good start?
Yeah, just turn the page. In college, it's a couple games every weekend. You get a whole week to think about each, but here it's a game. It feels like every other day, and if you're not focused 100% on that game, you're not going to be mentally ready for it. So just got to turn the page and be ready for the next one.
Everybody likes to look at the numbers because this is a stats-based sport. So we look at your season and things really came and you hit stride in a big way in December. What clicked for you that really started to get that offensive production going?
Yeah, it was a good opportunity for me. Just I was getting a little more ice time at the time with a lot of our guys getting called up. So it was a cool opportunity for me to jump into and see how I could help the team, on the score sheet. So it was a good experience, and it prepares me well for if we're deep in the playoffs and we lose one of our top guys to slide in and make a difference.
What did you notice is one of the biggest differences going from the collegiate game to the pro game?
It's just a little more tactical. It's more of a run and gun game in college, and at the pro level, guys are, making more plays, taking time with the puck. So it's just a little bit different that way.
Does it take more time to learn the game itself, or maybe learn some of your teammates and try and get some of the chemistry brewing and figure out who you match up well with?
Yeah, for me, it's always just been habits. I think I developed a lot of habits in college that didn't translate well into the pro game. So changing my game a little bit to match the style of play here was what's worked for me.
Was that challenging for you, or were there certain things that you kind of got surprised by?
Yeah, a little bit. It was a bit challenging, but at the end of the day, it's just it's a process, just like everything else, and something you can work at and find what you're not doing well on and improve on those things.
What do you enjoy the most about this opportunity and being able to play the pro game?
Just playing hockey as a full-time job. In school, you're always balancing. It's a big balancing act between school and hockey. Here in pro, you're here to do one thing, and that's play, and that's got to be the best thing about it.
Is it nice to settle in a little bit too, because you were at Colgate, then you transferred to St. Cloud State, and then you were in Wheeling, so that's 3 different teams in 2 years. Is it nice to be able to finally settle into a place and hopefully try and make a good run at it in one spot?
Yeah, no, exactly. I've been bouncing around, but that's normal for any hockey player, it seems like. But no, I've been fortunate enough to be here for this season, and I feel really comfortable, and it's been great.
In addition to playing on a team that was a national championship contender, what did making that transfer do for you and opening up potentially that opportunity to have more eyeballs on you?
Yeah, no, it was a great opportunity. Obviously, it's a big stage when you make it far into the NCAA playoffs, and it definitely helped me build my resume a little bit more, and gave me a great opportunity here.
As we look towards this last month and a half of regular season play, you guys have put yourself in really good position. What do you think is going to be some of the keys that help you guys ultimately lock down that spot and then be able to make some noise in April and May?
Yeah, we just need to start playing playoff hockey right now. We can't wait around for it and expect it just to click when playoffs start. So, playing games the right way, and if when we have a lead, be able to maintain it. If we're down, be able to make a big push. it's the little things too, just taking care of our end, doing things the right way, and things always work out for you if you do it that way.
I know you had your first career hat trick this season down in Orlando. Is that on the top of the list as a favorite moment? I know probably individually, but team as well?
This is one of my brothers saying, but even a blind squirrel finds a nut. It's just one of those things that you don't plan for, and it just comes to you. And no, it's definitely a highlight for me. But again, I'm more focused on winning games than anything else.
Outstanding, Jared. I really appreciate you spending a few minutes with me today. It's been great to watch you here, get your career off to a really good start in Wheeling, and I can't wait to see what you and the guys have in store the rest of this season.
Yeah, it's going to be a blast. Thanks, Deej.
Jared Cockrell, our Unified Bank Nailers profile tonight. More of Intermission coverage comes your way next to the Nailers Broadcast Network, presented by Main Street Bank.